Today we're going to look at how you can change some simple settings within your GoPro to get longer life out of this battery right here. So that's coming up right now on Live to Fish. Today's video is a little bit different than what you'll see out there on maximizing the efficiency of the GoPro battery. And the reason being is because when you record fishing, it's a little bit different than any other action videos. The estimates by GoPro for the average video capture is a lot less than it would be for, say, somebody out there fishing. For the most part, you're keeping it on a loop or you're recording all the time and you're kind of going through the footage, and there may be hours of footage that you've recorded during the day. So recording your fishing experience really is a unique animal when you talk about using the GoPro. So we're going to take a look at some things in the preferences and also in the presets on how you can make some modifications to extend that life of your battery. We're going to look at modifications for not just the GoPro Hero 8, but also the GoPro Hero 10. Now, there are some universal settings that hold between both models, but there are some differences and some nuances that kind of drain the battery a little bit more in the GoPro Hero 10. I don't even think they're calling it the GoPro Hero 10 anymore. I don't think it's GoPro Hero Black. Oh, it is the 10 Black, so I stand corrected on that. Not sure if they dropped the Hero name or whatever that is, but not sure even how that got started. Okay, let's go head over to the workbench and take a look. All right, have the unit here powered on. And again, we're going to start with the Hero 8 Black. And right here we have it in a standard setting here in one of the presets here, located at the bottom. And you can change these. But what we're going to do, we're going to go to where the preferences are. So I'm going to swipe down. Here's where the preferences are at. And one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust that voice control. Voice control is going to be set at off by default. We're going to leave that off so the microphone isn't listening and waiting for your voice to command. And here we're going to turn off the camera beeps. So we're going to run in a silent mode. That's going to save some battery life there. The next icon over looks like a little rabbit. That's going to be for quick capture. That's when you hit the power button on and it automatically turns on the recording. And the same thing when you're done with the recording, you hit the power button on the top off and it stops the GoPro and shuts it down. So it does save on you having to hit that battery button and it doesn't go through a boot process. It's a little bit quicker. I'm going to go in here to the rest of the preferences and drop down just a little bit, scroll down to where you see touchscreen. Tap on that. We're going to go down to brightness. Now I have it set at 10%. 10% is more than adequate. By default, they're set at 80%. GoPro Hero 10 is set at 50. So you can see the brightness really doesn't affect the view all that much unless you're outside. Then you're going to see a huge difference. But changing that down to, or taking it down to 10% is going to help you a lot. Screensaver, you're going to set that at 1 minute. And that's going to ensure that once you stop touching that back screen, it's going to go black and dark for you and not going to be displaying anything. So now we're going to back out here, we're going to scroll up, and we're going to go to connections. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take the wireless connection and we're going to turn that off. That's going to be something you're going to leave on if you're going to be using a GoPro remote or the GoPro Quick app to run your GoPro remotely. Other than that, you don't need this thing on unless you're going to be transferring data. So I would suggest that you turn that off because that wireless connection is going to be pinging constantly, draining that battery considerably. And now we're going to obviously back out here and we're going to drop down one to the general area. And this GoPro Hero 8 is not quite as quick as the GoPro Hero 10. We're going to go to beep volume and we're going to turn that off. So the audible signals are going to be turned off. Quick capture is going to remain on. That's that feature that allows you to hit the power button to start recording and also hit the power button when you're done to shut the system down. Now, everything else we're going to take a look at here, like the auto power, we're going to go auto power off never when we're fishing, so we don't have the system shut off while we're recording. Otherwise, let's put it at 5 minutes. That way, if it's sitting 5 minutes without being used, it shuts down by itself. As I stated in the intro, this is one of those things that's kind of unique to the fishing experience. When you're recording it, you don't want to have this thing set to power off on you because you're going to have it in loop or you're going to have it recording all the time. The other thing to turn off are those LEDs. You have a red light here at the back and you have a red LED light up in front just above the screen. Those are always either flashing or they're on a regular basis to show you that the system is recording. We're going to go ahead and we're going to turn those off as well. And what that allows you to do is save that battery power that's going to that light. Now, everything else here, the video compression, things like that, those aren't really going to save you any battery time. So we're going to take a look at some additional things here. We're going to return back to the beginning of preferences and again scroll down and we're going to go to regional. This is where you're going to have the GPS turned off. This is on by default, but this is something you're going to want to turn off unless you're actually tracking the GPS signal for either speed of a vessel or something to that effect that you want in the metadata. Otherwise, go ahead and turn that off. And we're going to back out, go ahead and get out of preferences here, swipe up to go to the main screen, and we're going to take a look at the settings for the presets. I'm going to go ahead and open up this standard setting. We're going to hit the pencil or the editing icon. We're going to go to the resolution in frames per second. Now it's set at 1080 with 60 frames a second. Anything over 1080 resolution, say you're going to 4K, and especially your frames per second 60 or above, you're going to run into battery hogging issues. So that's something to consider when you're doing that. Also, the hyper smooth there, that's that little icon off to the right. We're going to go back into the editor and take a look at that. That has a boost mode to it. It has a high mode and on and an off setting. Now that's something that if you don't need a lot of stabilization, if you're not on say a mountain bike or jostling the camera around a lot, you don't really need that on. So let's turn that off. Low light, we're going to have that off because unless you're indoors recording, you don't really need the low light setting. That's not for outdoors recording. It's mostly for indoors. Okay, scrolling down through the preset, we are in the Pro Tune area right now. And this is where you can change the bit rate, the white balance, ISO, sharpness, color, a lot of different settings here, but none of them are really going to give you improved battery life. So we're going to go ahead and back out of this and take a look at our menu. And you can see over here to the right side of the screen, you have your stabilization off, you have the indoor lighting off, so you know those are not draining your battery. That's it for the items that are universal between the 8 and the 10. Now let's take a look at the GoPro 10. All right, here we have the GoPro 10 Black fired up. And I'm not sure why they're calling it the 10 Black. They used to have black, white, and silver models, but you can see here it has that front-facing camera. That is going to be the one thing that is going to suck the battery life right out of this unit. Now you can see here the back of the screen kind of looks the same. You have the preset there. And we're going to go ahead and look at preferences. We're going to swipe down. Now you don't see the preferences bar here. It's a little bit different. And you can see it's real bright. You can't really see those icons. You have to swipe over to get to preferences. And we're going to click on that and drop down to displays. Now, by default, the 10 is set at 50%, unlike the 80%, but you can still see it's way too bright. So we're going to take this 50% brightness and we're going to drop it down to the same as we did for the Hero 8. Drop it down to 10. That's going to extend that battery life. And we're going to back out here so you can see some of the items that are on the front screen display where the preferences was normally set at for the Hero 8. You can see here that the screensaver is set at a minute and also have the front display matching the rear screen. So after a minute, that front screen is going to go dark as well and not drain your battery. So that is one of the main things with that front-facing screen, unless you're doing some vlogging and doing some selfies. That thing should be off because all you're going to do is really drain that battery. So outside of that, that's pretty much it for the preferences. We're going to swipe back to the main screen here with the menu. And you're going to see a lot of the same things, turning the audio signals off. Go ahead and have that quick capture on. These things, again, are universal between the 8 and 10 and the previous models. Now we're going to jump right into one of the best new features of the GoPro 10, and that is this little icon right here, that little lightning bolt. This is for video performance modes. You can tell it's late, and I got up early today too. This is where you can actually extend your battery life by setting a video performance mode. Now remember when I told you about the 1080 and the 4K and how the frames per second affects it? This is going to limit you. It's going to basically tell you you cannot go to 4K or else you're going to drain your battery. So you're going to better stay at 1080 or you better stay at 30 frames a second. So here you can see where you have also a tripod or stationary video mode. That's not something we're going to be concerned with here, but this extended battery one, this is something we're going to take a look at. This is where you don't have to set all your presets differently for different battery type life modes. This is where you can just set it and forget it. So if you put it here to the extended battery mode, now watch what happens when I go back out to my preset. It says extended battery mode enabled. So standard down at the bottom, it's going to have that little EB in brackets, and it's going to also show you with a little indicator there. Now that lightning bolt is now a yellow battery icon, and it's showing you that it is an extended battery mode. Now here it's set at 1080 at 30 frames a second. We're going to go back in here and go to video performance mode, and if you bump it back up, that lightning bolt shows up, and it's back. And here if I swipe up and take a look, it's now at 1080 at 60 frames a second in looping. And here we're going to get back into that menu again. I'm going to change it back, and you're going to see what happens here. Let's swipe up, take a look at it. Come on. There we go. Back to extended battery mode. Now watch what happens when I look at my presets. You're going to have a yellow dot next to each one of the presets showing you that it's in extended battery mode now. And this is a very cool feature that they added within the GoPro 10 to now allow you to just change all the presets to have a battery saving mode, and comes in pretty handy. So there you have it, some changes you can make to the preferences and also to your presets to make your battery last longer in whatever GoPro you're using. So thanks for stopping by. Again, if you found this information useful, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like, and don't forget to leave me some comments down below. So until next time, be safe, be well, and as always, live to fish. Take care, everyone.